this is my pump, and when I have food, I need to put in how many carbs I have, and and it tells it tells me how much insulin I need to give myself.
This is my pump. It works by you put insulin into a cartridge, and then you say how much you want it to deliver, and it will do all the math for you, and then you can check to see how much it wants to deliver and see if that's about how much you would want to. So it's really helpful for people with diabetes.
Yeah, actually, for a while, I didn't really see anything good that come of it. I just thought, wow, this sucks. I just didn't even want to really acknowledge it because it did seem like something that would really change my life. And it wasn't until this past winter we went to Israel, and we were having dinner with one of my dad's friends, and sure enough, this guy who we'd been talking about with my dad's friend walks into the restaurant. He's a Frenchman. His name was Remy, and he's a race car driver. I'm not really sure in what series, but he races, and he's a type 1 diabetic. And he came over, and my dad's friend introduced him to us, and we talked for a while. And really an inspiring man. I mean, he gave me a picture, and he wrote a note on the back for me. And he was telling us about how he used diabetes as drive for him, ambition, and he used it to make goals for himself and to strive and achieve them. And he said he's become a lot greater of a person because he has diabetes, and he really uses it to his advantage. And I had to think about that for a while and how I could possibly do that. But once you sort of figure it out, it's like, you realize it's sort of weird thing about it, but you sort of think that you need to work harder than everyone else because you have this sort of setback, sort of a handicap. And when it makes you work harder, you kind of feel like you're going farther.
I think it'd be great not to have to take shots and eat like whatever I want without having to have this like thing in my pocket like every day. So yeah, it'd be great.
Oh gosh, a cure for me is almost like overwhelming. Like I lived my whole life with diabetes, and so I don't really know what it's like otherwise. So like once I have a cure, I don't know, it would just be so different and so great. I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore, and I could just go places being like not like carefree almost, and not have to worry about all these little things that I can or can't eat or my blood sugars, and it would just be a great feeling to get a cure.
It makes me feel very, very excited and tempted to go to that day and time so I can just get rid of it. But what I thought of one time was maybe that I don't want to, because diabetes is what makes me who I am, and it makes me more responsible in a way, and I think maybe that actually makes it easier for me to live because it makes me more responsible. So I don't really know if I want to get rid of it or not.
I want to get rid of it because then I don't have to test and prick my finger before I eat and have to do anything. I can just eat and not like have to know what blood sugar I am or how many carbs the thing is that I'm eating.
Yeah, I agree with Morgan. I want to get rid of it, but I hope the responsibility doesn't go away, or my mom might get a little edgy with me.
I would absolutely love it. I mean, just to not even have to worry about everything I do now would be fantastic, especially as a teenager, just worrying about everything. It's just one more thing to worry about, one more thing to the routine. I consider myself a fairly active individual, and it's just one more thing on that big list that I'm stuck with. So I would love that, but I really hope it's for everyone, not just for certain groups of people. I really hope if there is a cure that it extends to everyone with diabetes.
I just want to say thank you for all you're doing. And please just keep on doing it.
Thank
You,
you.
everybody that is supporting us and raising money to find a cure for diabetes.
Yeah, what she said.